Then we had a system, as I said, the state treasury have to transfer the funds to the designated mapped account. But sometimes the state government transfer to the PD account, the non-PFMS account. Obviously, then I can't track. Then we cash them and we tell them that you transfer the fund beyond to the non-mapped bank account, right? Fixed deposits. Now, how do we identify those? I gave you the mention that some of them, open the fixed deposits. The money is not given by the central government to park in fixed deposits and earn an interest, right? So we did that, उसमें डेटा एनालिसिस में हम FD, TRF, FD ऐसे आप कैचवर्ड डालेंगे तो वो पूरा लिस्ट बता देता है एक तरीके से कि जहाँ पे इंटरेस्ट अर्न हो रहा है एंड देन ऑब्वियसली दैट इज प्रोहिबिटेड. I think there are many areas of data analytics. As I said, when we have a more than 100 terabytes, we also see कि रात में मान लो 2 बजे के आसपास कोई ट्रांजेक्शन्स हो रहे हैं. अब कोई गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल इतना सिंसियर तो होगा नहीं कि 2 बजे वो अपना फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजेक्शन कर रहा है. इट कैन बी अ फ्रॉडलेंट ट्रांजेक्शन, it can be a suspicious transaction. Then it could be, then we also see whether the same amount is going to 2 different people at the same time. So has he ensured a double payment, right? And maybe then we have red alerts. So this is kind of prevention mechanism which we have with the database throws up, then we double check. It can be in false alarm. But as I said, we're dealing with 2.5 billion transactions, right? So therefore, that's a huge volume of data what we have. We need to ensure the integrity of payment, the correctness of payment. So data analytics, as I said, is like is a big issue. I know I was supposed to talk on that, but this is 1 hour. So all right, then I think, and then CNA, okay, just I should mention to you. I told you about the assignment account, right? That is the new system which is coming in, treasury single account. The funds don't go and sell to schemes now. Every, let's say NHAI, National Highway Authority of India, they open the account with the RBI, right? And as and when the lower agencies draw the funds, they draw the assignment, the drawal. So the funds stay at the centralized level with the RBI. This is a very important and a transformative reform. And now in the centrally sponsored scheme also, gradually we're going to move now from the SNA model where the funds are stuck up at, let's say at centralized level, at state level. Now it's going to be on a daily basis. Let me give a quick example. लेट्स से आज की तारीख में मध्य प्रदेश में स्वच्छ भारत मिशन में 10 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स ने पेमेंट करना है टॉयलेट कंस्ट्रक्शन के लिए या सॉलिड रिफाइनमेंट के लिए. द बिल्स विल गेट अपलोडेड ऑन अ डेली बेसिस. सी इट्स नॉट अ स्मॉल ऑपरेशन, वी टॉकिंग अबाउट the huge size of the country. They will get pushed, the payment file will get pushed to PFMS. PFMS, the central ministry will transfer the central share to RBI. RBI will make the 100% payments on a daily basis, right? So this is actually leading also to reduction of the parking of the funds, and then you don't have to park 25% of funds. You'll be actually a need basis. This is going to be major reform. We just started with Rajasthan, but this requires a very advanced level of IT preparedness of a state. Those states like Rajasthan, Odisha, Karnataka, who are very up to date on PFMS and the IT preparedness, they're the one who coming in. DBT, I think I've already mentioned to you, you know all about DBT last time. I think the savings which is indicated, because the ghost beneficiary is out now. I give example of Aadhaar based payment, bank link payment. This obviously ensures that there are no duplicate beneficiary and the fund is going to the intended beneficiary. This has obviously ensured efficiency of payment. That's the scale which I just mentioned to you. So that's been the account validation, right? आपका अगर नाम प्रकाश शर्मा आपका नाम है, आपका अकाउंट मैच नहीं करता, फाइल आपकी वापस आ जाएगी एक तरीके से, ठीक है? क्रेडिट ट्रैकिंग वो तो हो ही सकती है और इसमें एसएमएस जाता है बेनिफिशियरी को. दिस एज आई मेंशनड is the dashboard and the PFMS. I think I have a copy of the presentation. You can always have a look at it. Citizen service, I gave you tracking the payment which is there. HR management, I gave you a brief idea about the pension module, HR module, GPF, the new pension scheme. And now we're trying to make the ESH register, that all the assets which are created, let's say a drinking water service network created, house being constructed, Awas Yojana, all that would be part of the assets and online UC submission. This is what Arvind Panagriya, the professor stated about the PFMS. We'll have that, remember that I think the DBT in the PM Kisan Yojana, at the click of the button, when Honorable Prime Minister clicks the button, straight away all the beneficiaries, their destination account gets credited in a jiffy. It just doesn't take time. But this is what has happened, that PFMS has ensured that the credit beneficiaries get the time. In COVID times, You would have seen the ministries were closed, the offices were closed, but nothing stopped as far as PFMS was concerned. You'll be happy to know कि जब मार्च से शुरू हुआ था ना लॉकडाउन, मार्च 20 से सितंबर 20 तक लॉकडाउन, फिर अनलॉकिंग शुरू हुई थी। 5-6 महीने में 12 लाख करोड़ पेमेंट हुआ है PFMS से। 1.4 lakh crore payment was made in DBT. And the PM, I think Garib Kalyan Yojana, 20 crore women beneficiaries got the payment. Now this obviously, alleviated the suffering of the people who went from migrated from urban areas to rural areas, right? I had just been to Washington 1 week back, so I was speaking to directors, US treasuries. Even USA couldn't have a system of electronic credit. They were issuing checks. So imagine a check is issued, then you go to a bank, then the bank is closed, then you deposit the check. I don't know when the money will come in, but this was the country, India was the country, and this is a matter of immense pride for all of us, that when everything stopped, the payment didn't stop, and the people got their funds. This is what the feedback, and this is what Honorable Finance Minister, when she had come to us, and she mentioned about PFMS being one of the silent transformative revolution which has taken place. You would have heard about G20 recently concluded, right? They talked about digital public infrastructure. So we talk about COVID, we talk about UPI, but generally PFMS is less talked about. We are the background singers. हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं उसको, पार्श्व गायक. हम लोग पीछे से सिंग करते हैं, लेकिन जो उसका इम्पैक्ट है वो सभी लोगों को नजर आता है. और जैसे मैंने आपको कोविड का एग्जांपल दिया कि लोगों के पास में एक्सेस था, हमारे पेमेंट अकाउंट ऑफिस बंद थे, घर में उनके पास एक्सेस था, कंप्यूटर से वो अपना पेमेंट ऑथराइज कर रहे थे, और इसमें सारे बेनिफिशियरी जितने भी थे, तो उससे काफ़ी मदद मिली लोगों को कि जिन लोगों की जॉब्स चली गई, जो अपने गांव में गए, उनको पैसा मिलता रहा 2000 रुपए, एंड दैट ऑब्वियसली एंश्योर्ड दैट द सिस्टम, द पेमेंट रैन एब्सोल्युटली स्मूथली. नाउ इमेजिन इफ यू डिडंट हैव द डिजिटाइज्ड इकोसिस्टम, समबडी वुड हैव रिक्वायर्ड टू कम टू द ऑफिस. उस समय तो हम लोग पेपर भी टच नहीं करते थे, क्योंकि पेपर में भी ऐसा लगता था कि शायद इन्फेक्शन हो जाएगा. सो दैट इज व्हाट द ब्यूटी ऑफ हैविंग दिस actually system of digitized ecosystem. And I can say without hesitation that yes, this has been a game changer. This has not been a disruptive, this has been a constructive change, and this has transformed the complete digital ecosystem.